20 years ago, Prodisee held its first food distribution.
And since then, the amount of food given, the number of families helped, it has just been staggering. Hal Sherrick has a look at what Prodisee Pantry has meant to the community over the last 2 decades.
The idea was born over Prodisee Pantry Executive Director Deanne Servos' dinner table. In 2002, she and a few other women recognized there were hungry families in the area and wanted to help. After much prayer, research, and planning, Prodisee Pantry was born. Prodisee opened as a faith-based ministry in November of 2003 and less than 2 years later established as a nonprofit charity. Its mission hasn't changed since.
Our core values at Prodisee Pantry are food, family, and faith. First, we give you food because without being fed physically, it's hard to work on the rest. Family means we're addressing your emotional, the other needs that you have. And the faith part is the spiritual. And without the connections and the community ministry part of what we do, we're not able to help lift up the family as a whole.
The number of families helped over the last 20 years is staggering. Prodisee Pantry has seen more than 207,000 family visits in that time, giving out 16.5 million pounds of food and countless other social services. Many in the community have come to rely on the ministry to survive.
What would you do if this wasn't here?
I would be in a lot of trouble because I'm on a fixed income, and they've, like I say, they've really helped me out a lot. It really, it's been a true blessing.
It means a lot, a whole lot. It's so wonderful by giving to us things that they take their time out to do. It's very, very, very special.
It means that we can eat healthier meals. We're able to put on a dinner for our family.
Comments like that fuel the passion of the thousands of volunteers who've given their time and energy over the years. Mary Lou McNair began volunteering day one and hasn't stopped. She never imagined what she helped launch 20 years ago out of a small pantry in a shopping center would have the impact it now has.
I think it's a miracle. The fact that we are able to touch so many people's lives. The people who come here and work just love doing it.
Yeah, and so many smiles around Prodisee Pantry every time I come here to visit. It is really encouraging. Now, the economic implications the pantry has had here in the area over all these years, estimated at $64 million. How about that? Now, if you want to help, but you can't volunteer, well, prayer is always welcome. And remember, it only takes $5 a day to feed an entire family if you want to donate. Live in Spanish Fort, Hal Sherrick, Fox 10 News.